Well, it's been quite a while since I made an update, so might as well. Hey everybody, it's me SNESBRO, and today's video is an update, I guess. A very special update, actually, that I'm going to be bringing up quite a few things, with a few surprises. But since we have a lot to cover, might as well get right into it. Before we get into the big and important stuff, I'd like to answer a question asked by a fairly familiar face on the channel named Snowflow. On my Kirby Star Allies video, he asked, what happens to the SNESBRO and Nitro 360 channel? He presumably heard about the channel from an older video of mine, and since I did a gameplay video, which is the Kirby Star Allies video, that sparked the subject. The main reason why the channel just kind of died after one video is because I just lost interest. I didn't feel motivated to make an entirely new channel for content that I already had on the main channel at the time. Having to manage 3 channels, since at this time I also had the second channel, would have just spread myself far too thin. A second channel I can manage, considering the fact that my second channel I don't upload as much, so it's easier to handle. But the third channel, it just kind of died because I lost interest, and it would have been a huge workload for me and Nitro. From what I can tell, Nitro is doing his own content now, so if you can, go support him, I guess. So far, my Discord server has been going quite well. People are active fairly often, and overall it's a lot of fun to just interact with my community. But I'm still trying to figure out new things to add, considering the fact that my Discord server is quite bare bones. For the time being, it's very bare bones. After one of the mods, who I won't say out of respect or whatever, caved in, we got an NSFW server, which is just fantastic. But I'd like to add some new stuff to it. I already have quite a few ideas of stuff I would like to add in the near future, but I have very few ideas, honestly, that I think I'll be able to actually do. So if you have any suggestions of just ideas of what I could add to the Discord server, let me know in the comments, or if you already are in my Discord server, let me know there. I've gotten a few suggestions there. Somebody suggested to add custom emotes, which I'm very interested in doing, so I might do that, but just let me know, because I'm very open to suggestions. If you remember or you don't know, I actually recently teased a Hotel Mario YTP. I actually have a working title, which may actually be the finalized title, I'm not too sure, and that is Mario and Luigi's Quest for Terminal 7. This YTP actually took a lot of inspiration from YouTube poopers like The Mysterious Pirate, that one guy who made the Hotel Mario deleted scenes, I forgot exactly what his name was, and just a few other inspirations. And it even takes some inspirations from my previous YTP, the secret episode of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Fun fact, or I guess in fact in this case, this new YTP is actually going to tie into my previous YTP in a very big way. I won't exactly say how, but it does tie into it. It's sort of like a prequel story, or more or less just a story that kind of happens around the time when the previous story happened. So, yeah. I won't really say much about it, because I don't want to spoil it, but it's overall going to be pretty enjoyable. Nothing great, but it's going to be enjoyable nonetheless, overall. If I were to say when this video is going to come out, well, considering the fact that I have around like 60-70% of the YTP done at this point, it's probably going to be out by April. So, yeah, that's all I can really say about this, so let's just get on with the next part of the update. I walk a lonely road. Throughout my time on YouTube, there have been changes that I've made to the channel, and this is no different. I have a few changes planned for the future. One more notable thing that you've noticed is my intro is kind of bad compared to what I do now, which is why sometime in the near future I do plan on remaking it in, better. Just improve it, I guess. Since I have improved in animating a bit, it's gonna be much better looking. And also another change is, once I'm able to, and as I've mentioned before, I'm gonna be changing the second channel's name to SNESBRO Animations, because for one, I got sick of the whole big hat thing. I really did. It kind of just died for me. And, you know, also to unify it with the main channel a bit more, while the content on that channel will feel a bit more standalone.
Here we go.
Ever since late 2016, I've been using a drawing app called Sony Sketch. I really like the app, and even today I still use it, but due to some glitches, I ended up searching for a much better drawing software, and I ended up discovering one. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ibis Paint X, IBS Paint, I don't fucking know.
The Iblis trigger.
I like it more because the drawings are much more stable, the lines are much more stable, so it makes my drawings a lot more cleaner. So, you know, just to be sure, just to show you guys, I'm gonna put a comparison on screen so you can see it. For the time being, I'm still gonna use like a lot of my old Sony Sketch stuff, and I might still use it as sort of a companion app, but I do hope in the future to fully transfer over to Ibis Paint X, because it's much better. But like I said, for now, I'm still going to be using Sony Sketch, so later on in the future, you're going to see much cleaner looking drawings that aren't as sloppy looking, so just keep that in mind.
I can't do this alone, even though I am strong.
I'm pretty sure some people have at least wondered about channel collaborations. Well, I'm pretty sure I've answered this question before, maybe about a year ago, I think, not too sure, but I am definitely up for doing collaborations. If I have something to do with, or at least the topic is, you know, something I at least have a good amount of knowledge on, then I'll definitely collab with somebody. I mean, as you've seen in my Motupatlo video, my good friend Pixel Ninja was featured towards the end. I do plan on maybe doing smaller collaborations like that. Hell, I mean, I do plan on also doing full collaborations in the future. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of Pixel Ninja, go subscribe to him if you like self-aware food reviews and stolen memes.
How dare you! You know how much that phone cost? I got it out of the trash can.
So yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of ways to involve others in my content. As I'm pretty sure some have noticed, I've been very silent on Joni Taste ever since I made episode 3 back in October of 2017. Even though pretty sure people stopped caring about the series at this point, I know that some people at least enjoyed the parodies and thought they were fun to watch. Even though for the past few months I've had some interest in continuing the series, I'm not gonna do that. I know how around the time when Joni Taste released, I said I would just put the series on hiatus because I wanted to focus on more original creations, which is kind of why I canceled it. Like I said, it's dead. Joni Taste is officially dead. Well, by dead, I just mean I'm done with the series. I'm not doing it anymore. But if you're a fan of Joni Taste, for like the 5 people who are a fan of Joni Taste, there is one way that the series can stay alive. What is that way? Well, make your own Joni Taste. In the credits of episode 3, I did show what softwares I used to make the episodes. So if like you're on mobile, on like a mobile device, you can easily just get all those softwares and make your own. Or if you're on a different type of device, you can just get softwares that are similar to the softwares that I use to make the episodes and just make your own. Even though I'm not doing the series anymore, I am more than willing to pass the torch on to somebody else or everybody else. And I'm pretty sure, and I know for a fact that Snowflow, who was formerly known as the Rock Player and RSI Rock, did say he was going to do a fan movie, but he's also been very silent on that, and considering the fact that he's just, you know, he had to, you know, switch, you know, his channel to a new channel altogether, and he has, you know, privated or deleted all of his content, well, a majority of his old content, so I don't really know if he's still going to do it, but my guess is that he's just done with it. He just kind of silently canceled it, which is fine, but yeah. Now, I'm not trying to say that you have to do it. It's just if you're a fan of Joni Taste, which I'm not expecting there to be any fans since the series is dead, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people just lost interest after the Joni Taste power trip I was on from late 2016 to early 2017 just died, and during the production of episode 3, it was slowly dwindling for me, which is kind of why I don't really want to, which is another reason why I don't want to do Joni Taste, actually. But, like I said, I want to focus on stuff that isn't just parodies and text-to-speech memes, you know, more original stuff. So, yeah. Which, speaking of original stuff, that actually kind of segues into the next part of the update. As you probably noticed, my overall, style has been kind of feeling a bit more of like a return to form. The return of the character that I used from 2017, well, early 2017 specifically, has been coming back after the mixed reception of the previous avatar character that I used for my videos. Didn't really get that good reception, so yeah. But the human cast, as I've mentioned on my social media, is pretty much back. I've decided to bring him back for something interesting. Instead of just doing comics, well, I mean, I will be doing weekly comics on occasion. I don't know, but that's the plan I want to do. But I will be doing more and more animations for this channel. I have quite a few planned, and by quite a few I mean 7. 7 animations are currently planned to be released. I won't talk about all of them, but there are quite a few that I would like to let you guys know about. For one, I'm going to be remaking quite a few of my older ones from what I like to call the video show era, which was back when I had 2 watermarks on one video. Things like the Stickman animation that I made a while back, which a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but people really like that one. I'm going to be remaking that one and might extend the story a bit, since it was pretty lacking in that. And a lot of my test animations and shit posts that I made, I do want to remake those, you know, kind of update those a bit, because overall I kind of like those and I would love to have them remade in my new style. Well, not new style, but more or less just better looking. But I do have a big animation, well, big as in just a major animation, not a long animation. It's a minute and a half long, give or take. It's currently in development and actually pretty close to completion. It's called Board Games. It's essentially 4 friends play some shitty board game and stuff happens. It was actually made as sort of an audition film that I made for school, and overall it was actually pretty fun to make. The animatic took 2 days to make, give or take. Actually, it only took a day to make, give or take. And the animation process has been going on since late February, so it's been in development for about a month at this point, at the time of recording. I'm actually, like I said, I'm very close to finishing it, so it'll probably be out mid-April, give or take. Mid-April for sure, probably, if I can work on it a lot. All my, those remake animations, those are going to be sort of just stuff I make on the side. I'm not really going to have those as a priority, because I have a lot of projects in development at this point, both for the main channel and the second channel. Speaking of the second channel, Board Games is actually going to be a second channel exclusive, so when that video goes up, just so people can go to that one, because I would like to have more exclusive content on the main, on the second channel, because it's very lacking. There's only 6 videos. That's very small in comparison to the videos that I have on my main channel. So I'm going to be doing that. I would love to give more content for the second channel, because sadly my second channel is a lot smaller compared to my main one, even though it's been around for almost as long as the main one. The second channel came out around the time when I made that old Paper Mario video talking about Color Splash, back when that was a really, big topic. I made that around, I think, the same day as that video came up, so it's about as old as my main channel, and it's fairly unpopular. To be fair, I did private a lot of my old videos, so I kind of just started from scratch with this new content style. But I would like to give my second channel more exposure by giving more content to it and by promoting it more, which is why you see that link to the second channel so often in my videos on this channel. So I do think having, exclusive content there can entice people to go over there. So when Board Games is up, shortly after its upload, when it's uploaded, I will be making a redirect on this channel so more people can go to that one. Because the thing is, that's something I didn't do when I uploaded a 30-second short called The Colors. I didn't do that, so I was pretty much just stuck with very few people even knowing about it, and it kind of sucked. But yeah. I will be doing like short, smaller animations to sort of like hold people over in between like the releases of bigger animations. So alongside Board Games, I might make a smaller one, a very small, simple one to sort of go alongside with it. But I'm not really too sure what I'll do with for that one, but that's just an idea I have. Well, sadly, that's all we have for now. More info will be coming soon about... Wait a second. Did I miss anything? I feel like I missed something. What is it? It's something important. How did I forget it? Oh yeah, this.